Guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for showing up again today. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jane. In this video, guys, we'll be talking about the self-sponsorship route to getting a skilled worker visa. Is this possible? Yes. Has this been done? Yes. Is this being done? Are people doing it? Yes. So these are the answers that are relevant. Okay, has it been done before? Yes. Is it possible? Yes. These are the answers that you need for you to decide if you want to go this route or not. Now, before I go into details, right, guys, join the family by clicking on the subscribe button, which is on your screen. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, as this will promote the channel. And if you found it helpful, or if you find it helpful since we're still going into the video, please don't forget to share this with your friends and loved ones in other groups, as this will also help them. Okay, back to the discussion. What is self-sponsorship? So if you go to the UKVI website and you look for self-sponsorship, or skilled worker self-sponsorship, my goodness, self-sponsorship or skilled worker self-sponsorship, you will not find it, because this is a term that has been coined up by people who are doing this. So most times you'll see it being mentioned by maybe legal practitioners, immigration lawyers, immigration experts. These are the people that use this term a lot because they understand what it is. It's basically you trying to sponsor yourself, right? Self-sponsorship. Okay, how does this happen? Is this possible? How are people doing it? Yes. Now, a lot of questions, or a lot of people have been asked questions like, what is the way forward? I'm not able to get a skilled worker visa. I'm not getting any company to sponsor me. I'm not on a global talent visa. I'm done with my schooling, or maybe my graduate visa will soon be over, stuff like that. What is the way forward? Now, people are having questions and different people are exploring different options. Now, all you need to know is think about something you can do and follow through. Now, if you're not, if you don't meet the requirements, of course, check something else. But first, weigh your options to see which one you can achieve. Back to the self-sponsorship route. What do you need? Now, you guys already know that for you to get sponsorship or certificate of sponsorship, a company that has the license to sponsor you has to sponsor you, right? That is basic. Okay, and then you have to meet the requirements as a skilled worker, or for a skilled worker, before you can be sponsored. So these are the two things, major two things. One, a company who has a license has to be willing to sponsor you, and two, you have to meet all the requirements that falls under that the skilled worker fall under. Okay, now, how do you do this for yourself? It is not very straightforward if you're switching from a skilled worker visa to another skilled worker visa via the self-sponsorship route. And this one is the truth, right? It's not impossible, but it's not straightforward, because what the skilled worker visa says is that you're not supposed to be maybe self-employed. But if you're on a visa that allows you to do business, so for people who are on graduate visa, people who are on other kinds of visas that allow you to do business, I have a video on the visas that allow you run your business in the UK. If you're in any of those businesses and you want to switch to the skilled worker visa, but you want to sponsor yourself, it's easier than having to switch from a skilled worker visa to this one. Okay, it's not impossible, but it's not as straightforward. Now, for people who are lucky enough to already be on a visa that allows them to do their business, how does this work? Like I mentioned, you have to have a company that gives you the sponsorship, or that says we have the license to sponsor before you can get this, right? So what you need is to start a business, or if you've started this business or you're already running this business, is to find out the steps to get this license to sponsor. Do not be disheartened by what I just said. People are getting it, guys. I don't even want to lie in this video. I don't want to exaggerate, because I don't want to discourage anyone. But I'm going to tell you, I know two people. We came into the UK. They came into the UK at the same time that I did, which was January 2021. This is 2 years now. They started their own business, right? Because they came in as dependents while their partners are the students. They started their business, and both of them are in the care industry. They started their care organization, and now they have the certificate, the license to sponsor. So this is not impossible. There are some people that don't just think about this thing and follow through. So what are the steps that I need to do? What are the things that I need to meet for me to get a license to sponsor in the UK? You meet these requirements, they give you the license to sponsor. So if you are on a business, or you already are starting a business, or you've started a business, say you're on your, in fact, Typical scenario, you're on a graduate visa. When you got on a graduate visa, you registered your business and you're actively running your business on the side, right? You go through the processes on the UKVI, you find out what is it that I need to meet, and you're ticking it off. You get your certificate to sponsor, right? Your license to sponsor, I beg your pardon. This means that you have the license to sponsor yourself. All that you now need to do is meet the requirements for a skilled worker. So you check your English requirements. Do you have test of English? So all the requirements that you need to apply for your skilled worker visa, you make sure that you have met them up. You have your company who now has the license to sponsor. You can sponsor yourself. Like I said before, this is not something that I'm just inventing. This is something that people have done. This is something that people are doing. You know how they say it in this UK or anywhere else, really, information is key. You just need to have the information that this has been done, this is possible, people are doing it, this is how it should be done, and you can do this for yourself. So it's not impossible. For people who are thinking, oh my god, I have no other option, but maybe your dependent started a business, your dependent already has a business they're running in the UK, registered, right? What you need to know is find out what you want to get or what you need to get that company, to a place where you can get your certificate to license. If you have time, the better for you, right? So you are doing this, you're doing your research, you're finding out, oh, do I need to register this, do I need to do this, do I need to do that? Once you get your certificate to license, your license to sponsor, my goodness, your license to sponsor, you can sponsor, your dependent can sponsor you. So you can get your wife who runs this business to be your sponsor, right? That is how these things work. This is how people are doing it. Some people, in fact, the situations that I've read, because personally, to be honest, I don't know a friend that has done this route, because most people don't even know that it's possible, which is why I'm doing this video. But the people that I've read about that have done it, one is he had his wife get the business, run the business while he was a student. Actually, the wife started running the business. Now the business has gotten a license to sponsor, and the business is sponsoring him on a skilled worker visa. So it's their family business, but he's being sponsored. Okay, that is what is called the self-sponsorship, right? Another one was on a graduate visa, but when the company that he started, he started his business whilst on the graduate visa. The moment the business got the license to sponsor, he switched from the graduate visa to a skilled worker visa, and he's sponsoring himself, right? So that is self-sponsorship too. The reason why I mentioned before that it might be difficult for you to move for a skilled worker visa, from a skilled worker visa to this self-sponsorship skilled worker visa, which is like moving from one sponsor to another sponsor, is that for this one to be actually be called self-sponsorship, then it has to be a business you're running, right? But you cannot run this business if you're on another skilled worker visa. You see why it's more difficult, except in cases where even if you register the business, someone is actively running the business for you, and then when that business gets the certificate to sponsor or the license to sponsor, why do I keep mixing this up? When that business gets the license to sponsor, then they can sponsor you. And in most cases, people that do this use their dependents to do this, because the dependent visa allows you to run your business, to be self-employed. So people who come in, once you come into the UK, you have to have a plan, or at least listen to people who have plans and see how you can adapt this to your own life, right? So some people come into the UK knowing what to do, the steps that they need to take. These people come into the UK, the wife is starting a business, the husband is going to school. So once this business kicks off, they're doing stuff, they're selling stuff, they're making money. Next, they're getting the certificate to they're getting the license to sponsor. And as soon as they get the license to sponsor, the wife is saying, oh, this business needs so worker, and so they're going to be employing and sponsoring so skilled worker. The husband is the one that is going to be the skilled worker that they're sponsoring. Okay, so that's why I'm trying to tell you that it is possible. People are doing it, but you need to know that one, there has to be a business in place. Whether you're starting this business up or it has been running, there has to be a business, and you have to now proceed to get your license to sponsor to be able to do this, right? If you don't have a license to sponsor, then of course you cannot sponsor. So once you have your business, if you currently have a business in the UK, right, you should start looking into what are the things that I require to get a license to sponsor. I can do this research for you. If you want to see something on this, put it in the comment section. You guys, if I get a number of people saying yes, find out the step by step on what I need to do to get a license to sponsor for my business, I will do that research for you guys. But put it in the comment section, give this video a like, share this video so that more people can say yes. Then I'll do that video for you. Okay, so yes, that is what it is. Once you are able to get your company running, a license to sponsor, you can sponsor, and of course meet the conditions for the skilled worker visa, then you are good to go. You can sponsor yourself. Your business can sponsor you, right? So my business can sponsor me, and I will be in the UK legally, legitimately, no questions asked. Nobody's going to come and say, are you sure you're doing the right thing? People are doing it. People are getting immigration experts to give them this information at a fee, but I'm bringing this here to you for free. Okay, right? So guys, thank you for spending your time with me. I hope that this video is helpful. I really hope that it gingers someone to get that business up and running. If you've been thinking about it, I hope that it gingers someone to start looking into what I need to get my license to sponsor. And I hope that this enlightens people more on the truth, which is that people can sponsor themselves in the UK. Okay, thank you once again for spending your time with me. Please don't forget to join the family by clicking on the subscribe button on your screen. Share this video with your loved ones and give it a thumbs up to support the channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye guys.